Man, is it good to be here today? I am excited. How many know anniversaries are times for vision, man? I'm excited for what God's doing in our church. Man, look at the crowd around us. Give the Lord a great big hand, would you? It's just good to be home. And Big House we've been through quite a journey. You know, we planted 8 years ago in Sugar Daddy's, the bar down. It was at Scottsdale and about Earl. Some of you might remember that place. Good memories or bad, who knows? Some of you might have been with the plant when we planted there. But you know, for the first 4 years of our plant, we were in a bar basically. And the first 2 years we were in Sugar Daddy's, and then they got shut down, foreclosed on, and then the GM of that bar got us another bar, and we moved over to JJ's Cantina, and in 2 years it got shut down, and so that was when we finally moved into this place 4 years ago. But during that process, our kids ministry at that time was on the parents' laps. And so we really didn't have a lot of kids ministry. But if you've ever looked, I don't know if you think these banners are just like for decoration, but they actually do say something that means something too. And I know it's kind of high up there, and if you're like me, you got to get relatively close to be able to read it. I was noticing, it's a good thing I know what it says because I can't even fully read it from standing over there without my glasses on, okay? But the second thing on our Big House DNA, first thing is that we're going to be Christ-centered. In other words, Christ is, that's why I give people nails, because I want people to remember it's all about Jesus at Big House. It's not about a building. It's not about what kind of music. It's about Jesus, Christ-centered. But that second thing up there says that we're all about generational development. And that means we want everybody to be built up into a mature relationship in Christ. Now, some of these kids behind me, Katie, obviously weren't even with us when we planted. But some of them were. Some of them grew up on their mom and dad's lap at Big House. And they've still survived to serve the Lord as they're growing older, which is cool. But as we mature, our church is really 8 years old, especially our adult congregation. But our kids ministry right now has been put on the shelf for the first 4 years. How many understand what I'm saying? Is anybody tracking with me? Anyways, I'm going to let these guys showcase a song or two. Always like Doc and Goldie. These guys got a couple songs for us. We're going to let them showcase a song or two, and then I'm going to get into my message. So with that, give our kids a great big hand, would you?
Jesus as my Savior, you take him to. I took Jesus as my Savior, you take him to. I took Jesus as my Savior, you take him to. Way beyond the blue. Oh, to remember me. Oh, to remember me. Oh, to remember me, way beyond the blue. Oh, to
Aren't these kids awesome? And the workers. Now watch this. Back here, I know you're a kid, but you're kind of a worker now too, aren't you?
Yes. Yes.
Do you remember when you guys started coming to Big House?
Yeah.
Where were we having church?
At a bar.
At a bar. And if we were going to pick size, what were you, maybe her age or her age? Probably closer to her age, wasn't it? Isn't that crazy to think, folks? We developed this young lady, and we didn't even have the proper facilities. It's really God that does it. How many understand what I'm saying? And then this guy here, he's just a little homie of mine we picked up along the way. And he's an awesome young man. His dad rides with us, and I love this little guy. But this little guy over here, you started at JJ's too, didn't you? And man, I want to think you started in like a little basket, like there's a basket on the front row in the back of JJ's. Do you even remember when you started coming to Big House and hearing PJ preach?
No.
No, but tell him who your favorite preacher is.
You.
This is what it's all about, guys. Now, for us adults, we don't need anything fancier than just a building we can put chairs in and I can preach. Everybody understand what I'm saying? But I got to be honest. As a church, we've probably been guilty of child neglect. That hurts, don't it? But for the grace of God, we still got great kids because we give them lots of love. And so I'm going to talk just a little bit about that. Give these guys a big hand. They're going to go back, and they got children's church to do. I love you guys. You can guys all head back to children's church. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. She was waiting for that kiss. She wasn't going to leave till she got it. I know that one.